Hi there and welcome to the ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for July 11th, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayers of OptionsSource.net. Let's start off with a look at the weekly chart of the U.S. dollar index. This is a great way to gain perspective as to how the U.S. dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. While the dollar index bounced at the 74.75 support level and finished the week just off of the highs. Now, the 76.77 focal zone remains a key overhead resistance to any bigger picture continuation higher. Failure to hold 74 opens the window for a continuation for the U.S. dollar to the downside. Let's take a quick look at the daily snapshot. We can see that the daily chart reflects near-term resistance at 76. Failure to hold support at 75 is likely to yield a test back down to that 74 support level. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the Canadian dollar as seen here in the ISE FX Options pair value CDD. Now that CDD found support at the 96 level as expected. Now a bounce here is likely to meet with resistance within this 97-98 focal zone. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the Japanese yen as seen here in the YUK. Well, the YUK closed on the lows on Friday, but sits at a key support level. A break above 81 lends credibility to a move higher. A break below 80.5 is likely to retest the lows down at 79.5, 80. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the euro as seen here in the EUI. The EUI continues to reflect indecision as it consolidates into what appears to be a sideways triangle. A break above 71 opens the window for a continuation higher. However, if the indecisiveness continues, we would expect to see a retest of the 68-69 support. Let's take a look at the BPX, the U.S. versus the British pound. Well, the BPX continues to find resistance at the 62.5, 63 focal zone. Friday's negative close indicates the possibility of a retracement lower to test support at the 61.5, 62 focal zone. A break above 63 opens the window for a push higher. Next up, the AUX, the U.S. versus the Australian dollar. Now, the AUX continues to find support down at this 93 level after a moderate bounce early in the week. Now, should the 93 level hold, this 94-95 focal zone will once again act as a key overhead resistance. Failure to hold 93 opens the window for a continuation lower for the AUX. Let's take a look at a few of our key points. First of all, the U.S. dollar index retraced as expected and now hovers above 75. We need to see a break above 76 to confirm a continuation higher. A drop below 75 is likely to slip back down to test 74. The CDD held support at 96 as expected. A break above 97 opens the window for a possible retest of the 98 resistance. The YUK hit a high of 81.5 last Friday before closing the week back down at 80.5. Support at this level lends credibility to a push higher. However, a break below 80.5 is likely to yield a continuation lower. The EUI continues to consolidate within a sideways triangle reflecting indecision. We need to see a break above 71 or below 68 to confirm a tradable move either up or down. The BPX continues to hit resistance at 62.5, 63. A break above 63 opens the window for a continuation higher. The AUX traded along the 93 support last week. A break above 94 opens the window for a move higher. Failure to hold 93 is likely to yield a move down to test 91 for support. And this has been your ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for July 11th, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayers of OptionsSource.net reminding you to sign up for your free webinar at www.optionssource.net. Thanks for joining me here this week. We will see you here next week.